the Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Six-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it's a bunch formation. Play. Tackle at the 40, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? We go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaks into open space. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
This offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a 3rd down in the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the bat, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
There's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
This is the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On the run, it's Jackson. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking from in deep down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The 25 at 2nd and 10, and they make it a 3rd and manageable here. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That moves the ball to the 35 on another first down.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver's able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Getting us 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back. Quick throw to the left side. He's got a room to run. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
Yeah, You know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll need to kick off right there. We'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it works. The first down to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First and 10 play coming up. It's Lewis looking for his big tight end, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback unfortunately just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. For a receiver. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Location tight end is complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun to handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And there's the handoff. Plenty of space at the 20. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll go right back to him on 1st down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The back's got it. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's McClellan. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. A critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Big throw caught on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. After making his 1st attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. Field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. One of those critical third down plays coming up. To throw, it's Lewis. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. By the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Now rolling out to his left. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up third down.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, third and long from the 42. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Out of bounds after a solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Oh, he's looking to throw. Here's second down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down there.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Crucial third down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
On first and 10, look at the throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense is on the move now. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
There's a real challenge on this impressive drive. 2nd down and 17. Caught with a receiver. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone, Peter? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, where he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Now I got it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Oh, he's chucking it deep again. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. Try the ground game here with the running back. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down, they're going to throw it. It's an out-route, the catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he does it. So now we got a fourth down.
They've been great on fourth down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? The shotgun running play call. Buckeyes are on the move here.
Chris, how about this? After that conversion, they're now a perfect 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. All day they've been challenging this defense on fourth down, and they've won every single battle. It's easy to see why they've got this lead.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Let's see what the call is. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Gibson. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And it's a Wildcat look here to try to convert on third down. Direct snap. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Out pass on the jet sweep. Bulgaria steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And it's a direct snap. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Refusing to be stopped in this play. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
For Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They finish off the scoring drive.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
Extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. To the air. It's Lewis. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. He's still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game by crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Setting the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves